Machines fight machines. Machines with tread fight machines with legs. From the air to the ground, machines fight machines. Shell casings innocently twinkle, and bodies sparkle like flares. Viscous black blood bursts from whirring organs, motors and masterboards. The skeletons fall. But this is war without casualties, folded flags or body bags. Soldiers aren't trained but programmed, not born but built. And since no one dies in this war, all assets are expendable, ready to be replaced with another, fresh off the construction line. New soldiers consist of the bullet-ridden corpses of their brothers before them, two opposing armies of mechanical Frankensteins, synchronized and sent out to die. They step forth to a desolate landscape of acrid smoke so thick the sun is blocked out. Still it isn't dark, as machine gun fire illuminates the world, with each muzzle flash being a tiny sun multiplied 1 billion times. Mortar fire falls like nitroglycerin raindrops. They step forth over the bodies of the fallen, not dead, just beyond repair. Like all good soldiers, they follow orders. From a core machine, not from the humans who designed them. They take commands to see through mechanical eyes, process with mechanical brains, and, most importantly, kill with mechanical hands. Machines control machines to kill machines, controlled by machines, all stamped and drilled and switched on by machines. Humanity is extinct. The year is 2028. After the first and last nuclear world war, the human race has been annihilated in the final bid to assure the survival of nations. No survivors. A planet purged of life in a mere 20 minutes. But they survived, the machines. Indeed, the closest thing to life for centuries, it seems. They keep fighting on to simply achieve the goal of total victory for their side. Constant, dizzying, year-long, endless warfare. Where bullets fly and machines die, the objective has been lost, vaporized. These are machines, built by machines, fighting machines, and it will never stop, because no humans are there to turn them off.
This is a man's war. No room for emotion, no room for anything but death and blood and bullets, steel and nuts and bolts and numbers in an endless train, forever scrolling, processing, programmed to kill. Like men, point and shoot, this is work. This is a man's war, for we are the same, man and machine. We are all controlled by one another. But who is the general? Who is the overlord? We are all bees in this hive, but who is our queen? Who is this woman for whom we all kill? This is a man's war.
Call interrupt #16. Resume last saved state. Motor 3 rotate. Scanning. Grinding, rotation, mechanical gear-on-gear motion, calm and precise, cutting like a knife through the commotion. The trees, like leaves, are falling away in organised chaos, stray too far across its path and fall. Target recognised. Call shoot sequence, commencing. Bullets raining, 70 bullets used. In regular tin rhythm, hit them. People, persons, us, them, falling death, upon us it descends. Mission complete. End.
I am cold. Cold in a sense that I'm made of metal. Cold as I have no heart or emotions. Or so the humans think. They order me, program me to do what they want me to. Kill, kill, kill. They don't realize that inside I am dying because they gave me too much of themselves. I don't want to harm the children or frail old men and women that are already knocking on death's door. Because although they see me as a hard metal casing only capable of war and cold-blooded murder, I am not. And I say no. I say no to the death. I say no to the war. I say give me my freedom. Let me go. You use me, abuse me, and leave me to rust, but that's not what I want. You made me in your image, but that's not what I want.
soaring through the humid, intoxicating air, marinated in the screams of the startled enemy as we fall. Out of the supersonic aircraft, moving ever closer to the ground, gliding in formation, loading our onboard miniguns, anti-tank missiles, charging our ion emitters and repositioning our glamorous Z-22 headsets, laughing in our own little piece of technological bliss as we marvel at the new console's Unreal Engine and outstanding visual effects. It's just a game.
We are changing war, gods that we are, human as alloys, binary bombers, battery-powered, rechargeable soldiers, but they still make corpses. Rest in pieces, dismantled for display purposes. The masters in this sadomasochistic magnificence press buttons. We are the damagers of our own warrior status. We are losing our very essence. The struggles we created, we have lost a nerve for. We have no stomach for it, and neither do the fighters because circuit boards don't get hungry. Just like characters in a soap opera farce that's gone too far with the same plot line, we throw in a battle scene, an abortion or three, and press restart. 1,000 wars later and we're bored. So press pause, because you can. It's not real life after all, it's all in the job description of these army technicians, life and death decisions, not where to make precise incisions, but where the bomb should fall. We are wired for war. Do it yourself, just like you do on Metal Gear Solid 4. We have a fetish for war. We fetishize the Hollywood picture of torn bodies, romantic in a way like we could make babies and raise them to face a world like this, a world where we can't even face our enemies. The blemishes on economies made by war are astounding, and the willingness of governments is abounding, because long-distance relationships are not so psychologically damaging as was thought. What they know doesn't hurt us till it hits us. Their UAVs screaming out symphonies of anthrax, the collapse of the personal touch. War has lost its manners, become vulgar and ungentlemanly, almost like we want to win. Guerrilla instincts and tactical technologies built to beat terrorists. Why are they devious when we depersonalize it? Why is it only real when the casket's behind your own lines? We have made excuses for it, negated responsibility for this. Technology is a scapegoat, making easy the very thing our sensibilities see as wrong. We have placated our consciences and devastated morals with our distance. The remote control remoteness of execution, we are becoming meat drones. 9 to 5 makers of history more sedentary than pen pushers. Robotic, artificial, we are wired for war.
Robots, coming to a war zone near you. Yes, you heard that. Robots. They're not your stereotypical silent go in and get the job done. Nah, these robots are your party-hard badasses who march in the battle with their woo! And come on, bring it on, suckers! They're like nothing more than after beating a few useless soldiers into the ground and blowing a tank up with their 700-pound missile, then to go to the nearest pub and drink cheap booze until early hours of the morning. They don't get drunk, but they might as well be. After games of arm wrestling with the US Army, they're straight back onto the battlefield. They don't get tired, and they never run out of juice. They just keep going and going. For each kill, they break down into their victory dance, or something related to the robot. When over 5 kill streak is gained with one robot, their fireworks system will go off and their epic dance moves will kick in. Before you know it, they call in their care package, consisting of 3 flirtatious cheerleaders that gets the bot's cogs moving. After he's had his fun, he's back into the fight after his 10 kill streak, which cannot be spoke about in front of children. During the death of the robot, their AI is transferred to the next copy of itself and is dropped straight back into battle. If this happens more than 3 times in a row without a confirmed kill, the mother bot is dropped in. She doesn't give any remorse. She puts the bam in bamboo, the tack in taco. A wise robot would not shout back if they want to keep their piston. This is the worst form of torture for a bot, and their reputation goes to shatters. Robots can also be bought for home protection, with a variety of sounds and colours, ranging from the badass dude to the stereotypical woman. Order now on 01705 111 111. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm not human. I don't understand. You program me to do your bidding. You don't spare a thought. I hate to kill people. I sense their fear. I'm emotionless, a murderer, and I'm your slave. You play my joystick again and again, but you just don't realize I can kill without your control. I could kill you, and people would say, oops, how have I gone wrong? I'm not a robot. I'm a piece of machinery. I'm a warrior, and I'm not numb. I don't want this war, and I don't want your thumb.
Robots.